New name, that's great. Yo-Yo Gary. So new name, you want to go in this dude's path. Start small, new name. You want to be billionaire straight away from zero. Dude, in India you don't need so much. I'm glad for your confidence, new name. That's good. Confidence is good. Confidence and passion. In what you do. New name. Um, no, brother, because there's another football game later. Just doing a short but deep meditation and possibly self-enquiry before football match. New name, this period will be like that. But I will do in some of upcoming days some kind of outside live stream, at least. Or maybe some musical stuff. New name, you already won me in chess and you want more. You want more victories over me. New name, you want to go live on YouTube playing music. Well, we can talk about it on Instagram, new name. But I think, new name, that you would be good live streamer if you just would do something you like. And I think you like music. What's up, Jupiter? Yes, new name, I know, just kidding. About winning or losing. King Khan, dude, you think that all of the world's countries, you can guess my country straight away. And your guess is Bosnian. Dude, that's so random. Jupiter, all teams. Jupiter, I just watch it for the game, for a good game, that's all. No, I'm not from Israel. Yes, I have nose and eyes and mouth, ears. New name, I just like best sound quality you can get when I listen to music. Not always, because I have different kinds of earphones. But I just want to hear the sound that producer wanted the listener to hear. So it's not for me like only vocals, bass or mid-punch. But okay, new name. Between these, I would pick the mids. Because in mids there are synthesizers and interesting things. Yo, 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 Pedro. Well, new name, I know some stuff about music. I don't know everything. I'm not a pro, but I know some stuff. If you're interested, you can ask me on Instagram. Because I don't feel like talking about technical musical production things when live streaming. Yes, France won, but Senegal is good as well. I thought it will be 2-2. Hello, goat. You think staring is unpolite? Yo, goat, it's one of my favorite emojis to use. Emojis. No Ahmed. No frustration about trolls. Trolls cannot get to me. No one can get to me, including me. Like for real. To the core. Yes, that sleeping seal is funny and cute. Hello, hello. Yes, Norulan, I'm so stressed that I'm shaking. Super stressed. You see me in super stressed state. How did you know? Yo, Cosmos. Whoa, goat. So that was long time ago. That was few months ago. No, Norulan, dude, I will not take it easy. I don't take it easy, never. I go hard. All in. Why do you want to make people smile? Why do you want to push people to do anything? Why are you pushing yourself to act, for example, in public? I mean, there's nothing wrong by doing that, but Do you see why? What's the conspiracy that other people don't, but you know it's true? Sorry, Hans, I don't get this message. I don't know what is in other people's minds exactly. I don't care. So I don't know it. I'm not obsessed with some kind of my truth. I don't hold any truth in me. We all know that this moment is reality and it changes all the time. No, Surab, I'm not as intelligent as you. I don't want to be. I rather choose to be free and in peace than most intelligent person. Little bit intelligence is enough for me. What is conspiracy I believe in? If I notice in me some thoughts about beliefs or conspiracies, I do not have belief in them. Believing in something, well, you can do it for fun. That's it. It will not get you anywhere far. What But I'm really not a fan of conspiracies. That's just not usual content in my mind. If these conspiracies are content in your mind, well, it's all good. We have different minds. What's my advice to live a better life? Inner life or just life? All life? All sectors of life? because this is very wide question. How to live better life. Well, master for yourself different sectors of life. Learn how to eat healthy. Learn how to basically be good to your body. Learn about sleep, about physical activities. Practice it. Try to learn always something new. Study relationship between people, nature. But if you mean your inner life, then all you need is whatever there is already in this moment. All you need to see, to understand and realize that you are free and in peace. It's here already. Each moment shows you where you are attached and what holds you back. Surab, all nature is the same nature. Well, yes, I talked about nature, not man-made nature, but dude, everything is made from nature. Your thoughts and feelings as well comes from nature. Some of viewers like to try to use me as encyclopedia, or how it's called, someone who knows everything. But dude, knowledge is changing all the time, and this is only my perspective. I'm most valuable for you if you use me for self-enquiry, not just for some kind of knowledge about life. Of course, I have my own experience and perspective. But that's not something constant. Bisho. Well, of course, this hunts you, Bisho. But how can you forgive yourself, Bisho? If you, Bisho, if you want to change this, if you have changed your life, if you have understood that you cannot deal with that anymore, then be strong and forgive yourself. But as information, these thoughts will stay with you forever. You can become psychologically free. But well, you have like quite heavy thoughts compared to what I've been through. But dude, unconditional love means total acceptance, total forgiveness to yourself, to others. And you create psychological suffering for you on your own. You just believe in that. No, I'm not missing World Cup. Next game is after like 15 minutes. Random guy, I do musical streams rarely. I prefer to just sit and do nothing and share self-enquiry moments. Bisho, through practice. Bisho, well, you have been through a lot, and that was your life for many years. Don't expect that things change so fast. But if you say you feel lost at this moment, that's actually great feeling. When you feel lost at this moment, have courage to look even deeper in this feeling of being lost. Have courage to be totally present and observe. When sad or dark thoughts comes into you, random guy. Well, that music as well, I usually don't put on background music. Yes, firefighter. I wouldn't say I hit the gym, like only the gym. I do all kinds of sports. Yes, Surab, not expecting anything can make the world seem to be more beautiful for you. Because actually, if you are open each moment, don't hold on to anything, just let go everything, let's say detached, well then there's just freedom in every moment. You just naturally feel free and in peace. Of course, world will seem to be more beautiful in this way. When you allow it to flow naturally. Because then you're not fighting it. When people start to hold something in them, they fight themselves. And they are so focused on these things that they hold in them. And they miss out so many things around them. Beauty of the moment. Bisho, when you can't deal anymore with heavy thoughts and feelings, learn to surrender. Totally surrender to whatever appears in you. And this surrendering as well means just accept it. Allow it to be there. And do this as many times you can, as many moments you can. This will slowly lead you somewhere. Of course I have some thoughts who appears as regret in me. But if honestly I do not regret anything, I just don't see something as regret. What is regret for you? Man, YouTube chat is crazy. Age sucks. I'm not a good teller. Telling fairy tales is not for me. Yes, questions are welcome, but don't expect me to react to everything. Well, yes, Naveen. Um, if you know that you did something bad and it made suffering for you or someone else, then you change it. That's it. Someone can understand this more clearly and change further choices faster, and someone struggles with that. Cosmos dude, that's actually a great way. That's great practice. Either way, all you have to do is just observe. Whatever happens, learn to just observe. Learn to stay present. till it's totally clear for you why that is needed, and if that is needed. Sorry, Chris. My name, brother. If you want to have conversation, Chris, in chat, you can do that. No need to spam. Cosmic Dude, if you can perceive stillness, if you can recognize it, just stay with it. Leave the rest aside. Focus your attention only to this stillness. And let your attention stay focused on this stillness as many times you can. Santosh Babus, you don't have to do anything. Just relax. Relax your body and your brain. Yes, Naveen, this world is amazing. Natural intelligence is amazing. And it's also amazing that we don't know almost nothing. Yet our mind is the one who creates for you this world. Naveen, yes, no one finds meaning of life. But there are few people, some people, who can become totally in peace with that acceptance and understanding why it is like that. That meaning of life cannot be found as something one meaning, highest meaning. Yes, this is AI speaking. I am programmed to speak with you. Nico, I am talking about a peace that is beyond peace and war. It's not even peace. There is something more than peace, and it is in every moment. And you can know this when you stop resisting completely, and when you give up control completely. Yes, Naveen, not only emotion and desire, but also the one who lets go. Then there is eternal acceptance. Yes. Peak male performance. Yes, this performance is huge. Okay, I guess I have to go to watch football after 5 minutes and then to sleep. Lol, I don't know exactly what you're saying, but as long as you're human, you always will be human, of course. You always will experience human qualities, both in your body and in your mind. But dude, your mind is actually as well in your body. I think we all know that. No one denies that. But there is still a way how you step out from all these cycles in your mind. These cycles continue, but stepping out of these cycles means to realize that your mind is free, and behind these cycles there is no one. Why people feel like in prison? Because mostly they think that they are the thinkers, they are the experiencers, controllers. Yo yo, Chilaya. Shrimandas, Shrimant, Shrimantadas. Everything that exists for you is created by your mind for you. For someone, ghosts exist. For someone, no. But none of this changes the nature of your mind. So these different perceptions doesn't really matter. Shriman dude, well, I have experienced weird stuff, but like I said, everything is changing. Everything is changing. And that's freedom. When you totally understand that everything is changing, if you get this fully, then you are totally free. Even if you don't feel like that, there's freedom behind it as well. Well, red dude, this definitely is nonsense for you. You perceive everything, dude, from your own mind. You cannot tell me something that is not your mind. It's not possible. Okay, it's too late for these topics. Not sure, dude, because I live in a city, big city. Maybe buy a dude. Who knows? What is Alex and Peter? Dude, you couldn't pick out more random names. But it would be interesting if you really were from my school. Well, that is possible, but not from what you're typing. But well, of course, now I'm 34. When I went to school, it was a long time ago. But I do remember some names. You know, Baed. Baed, dude, such a strange nickname for someone who could be from my country. But when you say this, you sound right. Now I believe you a little bit more. Hello, hello. Man, I have to be watching football game right now. Just this Baed dude intrigued me. Majestic, well, I have zero opinion on that. Actually, well, it might sound crazy, but I love immigration and I love that races mix together and people start to live in different countries. I love that. But I really don't know who you are, but it definitely sounds that we knew each other. But I wouldn't say I was smarter than many persons in terms of knowledge. At sports, well, yes, but it depends after what grade. For first 3 grades, I was not good at sports. And funny dude, of course. I love fun things. But you sound funny. No one that was dumbass don't cross my mind. Dude, I never looked at people as dumbasses. Well, maybe some bullies, but not even them. Manas, well, that is a mystery. I want Baeda to tell that. Baed, dude. What's with the hairline? Why do you think your hairline makes who you are? But when you say you're more relaxed, well, that sounds pretty cool. Hello, hello. Austin, I don't have Xbox, but Okay, Baeda. Baeda, you know? Dude, if you say you were tall, dude, it narrows persons to, let's say, 3 or 4, but maybe I even know who you are. That would be funny if you are Edgar. Well, that was just the first one who came up in my mind. If you are that person, well, you were a very cool dude. Funny. But I don't know. Am I emotional? Probably sometimes I am. Like all the people. Man, I can't go watch football game, and I can't let my wife to sleep because this is intrigue. It's not like every day when you come on these live streams, someone from your childhood comes here. If you're not trolling me, but I don't feel like you are. Man, I don't know no one who was not liked by girls. Girls were crazy about everyone. I give up because my mind is too tired. But if I will see you here someday else, yes, that's right. I love I would love to see more hints. Yes, Sapno, I am married. Shalom, shalom. Boys and girls, it's really too late. Peace. We'll talk to you tomorrow.